Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video today. Shadow Rhyperior, you must build it for Master League. Last season Rhyperior was made insane, and it's awesome that such an easily accessible, non-legendary Pokemon can tear through Master League. But the Shadow is just insane. I think most people generally use the Hundo non-shadow. If you get a Hundo Shadow, you are one very, very lucky player. Unfortunately, with all the Rhyhorns I've caught, I don't even have a Hundo. I definitely have enjoyed Rhyperior a good bit, but not having the Hundo definitely can be very tough. And I stole this team from It's Axon, showing the power of Shadow Rhyperior. It is definitely amazing. And, he can just pilot the team so much better. Now, I do still run Focus Blast instead of Oblivion Ring. Definitely. One day maybe I'll run Oblivion Ring, but, the flexibility is amazing with it. But I do just really enjoy Focus Blast. And being able to land it into fellow Yveltals, but also Rhyperior's. Rhyperior gets almost one hit KO'd from Focus Blast Yveltal. So that's pretty amazing. And with all the Rhyperiors, I actually really like using Yveltal as a lead to just into Rhyperior. I do really like the matchup. They can get to 2 Rock Wreckers and definitely just take you out. Or if you don't have 2 shields, can definitely take your shields, but here we can bring in Yveltal for the Groudon, which gotta respect using Groudon. It is still a very, very strong Pokemon, and being able to just do so much damage to Rhyperior, definitely nice, and just so many other things, very nice into Fairies. I should use Groudon more. And we're gonna have Order and Palkia get wrecked by the Shadow Rhyperior Breaking Swipe. Kaboom! Oh, they do hang on. If I was a bit better IVs, it's fine. Now, Regulus Rhyperior does survive an Aqua Tail, but Dragonite damage chip puts in range, and Shadow Rhyperior definitely does not survive the Aqua Tail. The Bacon Bird is able to just clean up. Honestly, Yveltal, one of my favorite things in Master League right now. It's so good. Now, this is, I think, a possibly under-leveled Tapu Lele, which is going to be very helpful. Are they going to respect the Focus Blast? Focus Blast! Kaboom! No, they do respect it. I do bring in Shadow Rhyperior. I should have gone for the Dark Pulse. I actually have seen a fair bit of Focus Blast Yveltals. Thanking people copying me, but also great. It's awesome to see so many people. I've definitely seen some battles. Let me know if you do run into them. Oblivion Ring is awesome, especially very nice into the Fairies. But Focus Blast is just, it's why I always wanted to early days of Yveltal and XL Candies didn't do the raids. The most recent time I did finally do it, and I just gave up against the Zacian. This team, gotta be a little cautious. Yes, you have a Steel type for Fairies. You are weak to Fairies in the lead. Rhyperior is very nice into Fairies. But also, you got a nice neutral lead into Water types. The Tapus could definitely be tricky. Potentially. And we're gonna take out the Dialga, which is fantastic. We're gonna get to Dark Pulse. Get some nice, respectable damage into Kyogre. And, having Kyogre into Rhyperior would absolutely be terrible. So definitely much nicer to have Dialga. And, honestly, I was really surprised to see Confusion Shadow Mewtwo. Possibly, maybe gonna have to try it out. Having a lot more extra fast attack damage. And they do force a shield with Confusion instead of Psycho Cut. We were able to get the attack drop, which meaningless because Mud Slap was just enough for the KO. And I mean, yeah, we got them low enough if they did have a KO move. They did not have another after that. Beautiful. Able to drag out the Xerneas, which is really annoying. We're going to go straight for Rock Wrecker. I mean, surely they shield. That's fine. I do no shield. I may be a shadow and be pretty weak, but I can survive barely. Actually, it's an under-leveled Xerneas, so okay. I'm definitely trying to get up in Elo. I mean, at this point in the season, 2100s, 2200s in Master League. Definitely, I mean, you're not going up completely against 50s. I did not hit Legend last season, but I was so close. I did hit Legend the season before, and then they had to make so many changes, so... I mean, it happens, definitely. No excuse to not hit Legend in Master League with the teams, but also it is really difficult, because the people who do play at the high elo, they have the things, and probably are just better than me. But we go again this season, putting in some good work, and I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed the Christmas video. Definitely reach high elo than this. And at the time of recording this voiceover, I actually don't know where I ended up with the Christmas video. Hopefully I did not absolutely collapse and lose all my elo, but definitely check that out to see how high I got. Okay, Togekiss. Okay, big mistake by my opponent. They had a really good position. I had no shields. And they gave me a brilliant target. I mean, they tried to make a Oblivion Wing catch, which they probably would have been forced to still shield. A Dog Pulse, probably assuming Oblivion Wing Dog Pulse. It's fair to say that. Now, can they take me out? They don't have the Sunsteel Strike. Let's go. And Togekiss was not ready. Committing 2 shields early on and just staying in. Definitely a bit of a mistake by my opponent. Just trying to yeah. And they had the shields. I guess maybe Oblivion Wing almost 2 shots Togekiss, which is good to know. Definitely why they were hesitant. They were hesitant to stay in the Togekiss matchup. Now, my Yveltal is good enough to take a Aqua Tail after shielding an Aqua Tail to win the 1 shield scenario into Palkia. But Snarl, Zacian, that's really annoying. Snarl is definitely better for energy generation. I do shield. It's play rough. I should be able to survive a close combat. Although maybe they have just Wild Charge. Wild Charge play rough. Although maybe they have close combat as instead of Wild Charge. But it looks like it is play rough. At this point, I just need what damage I can get. And they're going to have Necrozma. This is going to be really close. I did get that Mudslap in, which is fantastic. They're going to Dog Pulse. Thankfully, no Outrage. Outrage would just be win at this point, probably. Just a bit too much damage. We land the War of Time, but they hang on from 1 HP in a dream. They Dog Pulse us, and they have a move banked. Even a resisted Wild Charge should easily KO the Shadow Rhyperior, but they do have Play Rough. 1 HP in a dream for my opponent. Wow, that was... if I was any of a better Shadow Rhyperior, possibly could have gotten that extra bit of damage. Maybe I could have gotten 1 extra Dragon Within at some point with better timing. The margins. This is not expert elo, veteran elo, but just how close at any level of Master League is insane. In any league, battles can be very close, but especially Master League, when you got level 50 Pokemon, just... And Florges is going to come in, and oh my gosh, they made a mistake of not respecting Rock Wrecker. Kaboom! Getting the huge damage. I'm fine taking a Moonblast, but that was only Disarming Voice, and they can't even get to 2. And we could just Mud Slap down the Necrozma, only use 1 shield, my opponent used 0. Big mistake by them. One day I probably will build Florges, but not for this video. It's definitely really good. definitely a very nice fairy type to have. Gonna shield the Rock Wrecker of Rhyperior. At this point, I mean, we've done enough Sucker Punch damage. We won't KO with Dark Pulse, but they have to shield, because they want to take both my shields. And I should win Charge Attack priority. And I do. I actually no shield, and just let the Bacon Bird go down. A bit silly to shield. Definitely could be, I mean, they're going to get a lot of Mud Slap damage. I would have been almost down to red. But also having a shield here would be nice, so I could just bring in Rhyperior. But I do find a Yveltal swap. And oh my gosh, Shadow Rhyperior Rock Wrecker. Kabooms! One hit KOs the opposing Bacon Bird. And they don't have a Sunsteel Strike for the KO. And they were not gonna get to 2 more moves to clean up. Let's go. Bacon Bird into Purified Rhyperior. Okay. Honestly, hurts a bit. I don't think that's a hundo. Maybe it is. I mean, definitely could be, looks probably could have been a better Shadow. I did full send the Focus Blast. Definitely should have just gone for Dark Pulse. But here we are. We do reach a Dark Pulse. And we do take the last shield. They're going to overfarm. But they actually bring in Zacian, which is fantastic. Because we can survive a move. We can Rock Wrecker. Kaboom them. They do play rough. I do go straight for Rock Wrecker. And I take the KO. Now they do have energy on their Zacian. Okay, now they're going to get a nice farm down. I can't take them out at this point. But actually, they did make a nice swap in time. But their Dialga just too low. Yveltal into Shiny Landorus. The Bacon Bird versus, I don't know the nickname for Shiny Landorus. Let me know. We're going to respect the Stone Edge. Honestly, I think I do survive. Fortunately for me, it's an under-leveled Landorus. I mean, it's just how it is. Master League, let's go. We take them out. We get rid of Landorus, which is actually really, really annoying for our lead. And backline. More so backline, because we have shields in play, so we can put Sucker Punch pressure. And because they have their own Dialga, gonna just commit my last shield to my Dialga. I actually do just bring it in. And actually a bit of a close battle. Should have shielded. Totally underestimated the amount of energy I had then. But I do have some extra energy because they just sacrificed the Landorus. And I reached 2 moves. Sucker Punch enough chip. Dragon Breath enough chip. Yeah, let's go. Nice, another win. We get Rhyperior lead. Okay, this is fine. We are gonna go and let them make the first move. They're gonna Rock Wrecker. Okay. Gonna go for the Dark Pulse. And Dark Pulse is going to grab a shield. They're gonna get a free Mud Slap in, which is, it is what it is. They hang on. Oh no. I should throw in one more Sucker Punch, but I'm down to 0 shields. And oh my gosh, my opponent, they have to respect Oblivion Ring because it will nuke them. But actually, I don't have it. Let's go. I am in range. They did overfarm. They are also in range of Iron Head, so I got to be real careful. Depending on what the third Pokemon is going to be. And they're actually going to have a Grass type in the back. Oh no. Now, I didn't make the mistake, but there's still play for me. Honestly, I definitely should have saved the Shadow Rhyperior into Tapu Bulu. How much energy can I get? Maybe I could have farmed up more damn energy. I almost get the KO, but 1 HP and a dream. For the XL Zarude. Oh my gosh. May have been able to have banked up enough energy for Tapu Bulu, like to reach the next move in time. But oh well, the margins of error. Real close battles, it happens. They're going to debuff me. Are they going to respect the Focus Blast? Kaboom! Goes Rhyperior. Perfect Rhyperior gets absolutely wrecked. Shadow Rhyperior comes in to go toe-to-toe with the Ho-Oh. 2 shields apiece in play. They don't shield the Rock Wrecker. Oh my gosh. They don't shield the nukes. Although this is actually still slightly tricky, because they do still have 2 shields. Now, I can just comfortably survive in Nature's Madness. I can take a shield. But because of the pacing of 12 turns of energy for Nature's Madness, I make an incredible catch of the Nature's Madness. And still, this is actually still kind of close. I mean, I guess with that catch, I'm just easy win. But let's go. Had to play to the end, drag him it down. And that was a very nice elo gain, getting to 2200s again. It's been a roller coaster of 2100s. But stay tuned to see. Maybe this week, and maybe better than this week. Maybe I can play consistent enough, begin enough. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. Thank you for all the support on the channel. The growth this year has been amazing, and I'm very excited for a new year to come very soon. Definitely going to be continuing with the daily Go Battle League videos. Definitely not going to be going anywhere, especially even with the state of the game, Pokemon Go. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.